So guys, today I want to show you something. The things that you should check first before changing or replacing your gearbox. So the gearbox faults, it can either be mechanical or it can be electrical. So I want to show you the first check that you should do, the checks that you should do before even replacing your gearbox or considering to replace. So the first thing that you check is the fluid level of your gearbox. So first thing, you have to locate the location of the transmission dipstick if your car has got a dipstick. So the dipstick is located behind the air filter compartment. So we are going to remove the air filter compartment first. This is a Mazda CX-5. So behind here we can see the gearbox. This is the gearbox and this is the engine. So we locate the dipstick for the gearbox, this one right here. So we have removed our dipstick for the gearbox, we can see. So the gearbox, we have the levels over here. You can see this is the lowest level at 50 degrees Celsius. Then we have got the highest level here, 122 F. The F is the Fahrenheit. So at behind, hapa nyuma umeandikiwa the transmission fluid that you should use. Umeandikiwa FZ 0119AA0. So the transmission, the code is FZ. So you should always use the correct oil grade. If at any case you are servicing your transmission, inakuwa imeandikwa kwa dipstick kila wakati. So acha tupime the transmission oil level tuone imefika wapi. So the level is okay. If at any case the gearbox fluid is excessively high, so utakuwa na very hard gear shifts because ni kama umejaza maji kwa kibuyu na unajaribu kuishake because the transmission has got a pump. So haiwezi pump na already imejaa, inapampiwa iende wapi? So if the transmission fluid is excessively high, you will have excessively hard gear shifts and gearbox yako itaanza kuleak because of that excessive pressure. And on the other end, if the gearbox fluid iko chini, iko low, so there is insufficient frictional connection between the clutches, so zitaanza kuslip, clutches itaanza kuslip, and that's how your gearbox itakuwa damaged. So the gearbox fluid level should be okay. That is the first check that you do. You check the level. The second check that you should do, after checking the level umeona iko sawa, you check the condition of the transmission fluid. So we have got this transmission fluid. Unaweza jua kama iko sawa ama haiko sawa. Nasikia wasee wakisema imechafuka ama haijachafuka. So to know kama imechafuka ama haijachafuka, you smell. After I'm going to dip it inside again, and then nitainukia nione nisikie inanuka aje. So ukisikia ikinuka worn out clutches, unajuanga since the gearbox itself is a wet clutch. Wet clutch ni kumaanisha transmission fluid na clutches ziko huko ndani, ziko pamoja. So gearbox, the more gari inasonga, so hiyo dust, the clutch dust ina mix na the transmission fluid hapo tu chini. So if the gearbox fluid itakuwa inanuka clutches ama bad brakes, unajua the gearbox, either the bad brakes are worn out or the transmission fluid you need to change. So I'm going to dip it inside and then I'm going to use a white tissue ndio nitaipaka hapa hivi. So I'm going to show you. So guys, this is the fluid after dipping from the gearbox. You can see the fluid color. This is a light brown color. So it should be light brown as I've told you. And then to know if the fluid is in good condition, a very clean fluid, it should be able to remain clean on a tissue paper. You can see like this one, it remains clean on a tissue paper, you see. Let me show you something over here. You can see the dirty fluids, how it stains the tissue. The dirty fluid, it stains the tissue because of the worn bad brakes and the clutch pack. So, and also, ukinukia hivi, it will smell like burnt clutches. So, step number 2, check the condition of the transmission fluid and make sure the transmission fluid is in good condition before considering to change your gearbox. The third thing that you check is that you carry out a diagnosis using a diagnosis tool like this. So you carry out a diagnosis, and under the diagnosis, there is a transmission control module. You check if there are any errors on the transmission control module. So under the transmission control module is where you will be able to see kama kuna error kwa valve body, all the electronics, the valve body, the sensor signals, everything electronic you will be able to see on the diagnosis tool. So you should be, the third thing that you do, you carry out a computerized diagnosis. So the fourth thing, before replacing your gearbox, if your car is the old type of automatic gearboxes, you check the selector cable at the throttle cable. If it's jamming somewhere, unaangalia cable ya throttle na cable ya selector. You check them, una make sure ziko fiti. The other thing that you check the selector itself. This one. You check the selector. This one is the selector. This one is the selector. This is parking. You check the selector and you make sure everything is working as it should. Hapa kwa selector unapatanga gari zingine ikiwa D ati ndio iko kwa R. Yani iko out of order kabisa. So ukipeleka gari kaosh, msee wa kaosh aishike. Kumbe ajui drive ndio reverse anagongesha. So check the setting of the selector lever. Make sure that the selector lever is in good condition. So that is the step number 4 that you check to make sure before you change your gearbox, you have already identified the root cause of the transmission failure before we do the same mistake. The other thing that you check the coolant. There is a transmission oil cooler. So this is the transmission oil cooler over here. You can see this cooler right here. There is a transmission oil cooler yenye iko kwa gearbox. And there is the engine oil cooler. There are two coolers, the engine oil cooler and the transmission oil cooler. Inaweza kuwa pia kwa radiator. So you check the condition of the coolant. You check the coolant. You can check the expansion tank. Una make sure unaona kama coolant ni color pink, it must be color pink also from the expansion tank. Kama coolant ni color green, it should be color green also from the expansion tank. So you check the coolant so that you make sure the transmission fluid is not mixing with the coolant juu ya cooler inaweza kuwa imebit. The other thing that you check before replacing your old gearbox, check if the gearbox yenyewe it has got any impact from huko chini. Unaangalia impact, maybe ulikuwa umepitia mahali kwa mawe, ukafika mahali ikagongwa. After kugongwa ikaumiza valve body. So you have to be very sure so that you don't replace it blindly alafu the same mistake iriokai. So you have to be slow but sure. The other test that you always carry out is the stall down test. The stall down test. What the stall down test entails is we have got kwa gearbox kuna kuanga na kitu inaitwa torque converter. It's a fluid flywheel. Kuna side ya input na output. We have got two flywheels. Ziko pale, the turbines. So hiyo turbine ikizunguka ina pump fluid yenye inazungusha hiyo turbine nyingine, and then hiyo turbine nyingine ndio inakuwa the output speed yenye inaingia kwa shaft ya gearbox. So what the stall down test includes, unaingia kwa gari, and you should be keen on this test because ukifanya na kaa ujui ama kama hufuatilii the manufacturer venye anasema, you end up damaging your gearbox. So the stall down test should be this way. Unaingia kwa gari, una warm up gari kidogo, ama unapiga just a short drive to warm up the gearbox. After warming up the gearbox, unaingia kwa gari, unaweka drive. The first step ni kuweka drive. Ukiwa umekanyanga brakes, alafu unainua hard brake. And then unakanyanga mafuta kidogo. For less than 5 seconds, unaflow mafuta. Ukiflow mafuta, tutaona the RPM, the maximum RPM reached while the car iko drive na nini. Nika unapiga gari screenshot in quotes. Ikizimika mapema, ikizimika RPM ikiwa chini sana, because there have to be a reference point. Maybe manufacturer amesema ikiwa 3000 RPM, hiyo engine iko sawa na gearbox iko sawa. So that is the reference point. So ikikam chini sana, you'll know either the engine is lacking power Or ikienda juu sana before you stall, utajua the clutches are slipping. So before replacing your gearbox, you have to carry out a stall down test. So those are the major things that you check, both electronically and mechanically, before replacing your gearbox, to be sure of what you are doing. The last thing that you check yenye wase usahau is the fluid strainer. This strainer right here. This is the fluid strainer right here. Hii fluid strainer, it can be clogged, inaweza kuwa imechapa na uchafu. And then hizi rubbers zinaweza kuwa inaitangwa vulcanization of rubber. These two rubber seals right here zinaweza kuwa vulcanize. So ikivulcanize, ikiwa imeseal, so hakuna kitu ina seal. So gearbox nika there is insufficient pressure in the gearbox. So each time you are servicing your gearbox, it is advisable, kama hii haijachafuka sana, you can wash it. But kama imechafuka, ama it's your second time you are servicing your gearbox, you should replace this one, the fluid strainer in the valve body housing. Hii ndio ina filter transmission fluid before it's pumped to the gear, the clutches. So you should also check this and make sure it's in good condition before replacing your gearbox. It might be a very simple fix, and then you end up to replace vitu expensive. So those are the major things that you check: the fluid quality, the fluid level, the strainer itself. You carry out the diagnosis to know the condition of the electronic components. You check the fluid pressure on the diagnosis. There have to be a reference point, so you check everything to avoid incurring a very high cost of replacing, but to replace blindly. So always be keen. Thank you.